Imagine this: millions of crunchy, golden, flavor-packed triangles rolling off the conveyor belts every single day. Doritos are not just chips. They're a symbol of bold flavors and that unmistakable crunchy texture you can't confuse with anything else. From classic nacho cheese to fiery Flamin' Hot, every flavor is crafted with engineering precision and culinary passion. Today, we're heading inside a modern factory where corn is transformed into legendary triangles. It all begins on farms where special varieties of corn are grown, most often dent corn, with high starch content and a soft, starchy core. This is what gives Doritos their tender yet firm dough texture. The harvest undergoes strict selection, then is transported in cooled trucks to the factory. Here, each batch is checked for moisture content, size, and absence of damage. Before processing, the corn is thoroughly cleaned of husks, dust, and any impurities. Then the kernels are soaked in large water tanks. This not only softens the corn, but also triggers a process that makes it easier to grind into a smooth mass. The soaking time and temperature are carefully regulated, as this stage sets the foundation for the texture of Doritos. The softened corn is fed into industrial mills with stone grinders or rollers, where it is ground into a smooth dough known as Masa. The consistency must be lump-free with perfect moisture levels. Any deviation, and the dough won't move forward. At this point, a little salt or other components may be added to improve plasticity. The prepared dough is sent through rolling mills or extruders, forming thin sheets several meters wide. Thickness is a critical parameter. Too thin and the chips will be brittle. Too thick and they'll lose their crunch. The sheets are fed to cutters that stamp out thousands of perfect triangles with mathematical precision. Freshly cut triangles are still too moist. To achieve the ideal crunch, they go through drying chambers where excess moisture evaporates under controlled temperatures. This step takes just a few minutes, but it's essential for keeping their shape and preventing deformation during frying. Now the triangles enter giant conveyor fryers filled with vegetable oil, usually corn or canola, heated to 176 degrees, 350 degrees Celsius. Frying takes just seconds, but it's enough to give the chips their golden color and that unmistakable crunch. After frying, any excess oil is carefully removed so the flavor is rich but never greasy. At this stage, the fried Doritos are still flavorless. The real magic happens in special tumbling drums, where they're coated with the signature seasonings. This might be a dry powdered blend for classic flavors, or a sprayed-on liquid flavoring for richer and spicier varieties. Every edge of every triangle is evenly coated, so that the flavor is in every bite. Throughout the process, cameras and sensors check the chips for size, color, and shape. Any triangle with a defect is immediately sent for recycling. In some cases, batches are taste tested by food technologists to ensure crunch, flavor, and aroma perfectly meet the standard. Before going into bags, Doritos must cool down. They pass through long cooling tunnels, which not only lock in flavor and texture, but also prevent condensation inside the packaging. Any moisture could ruin that perfect crunch. Once cooled and ready, Doritos move on to fully automated packaging lines. Here, they're funneled into dosing machines that fill bags with gram-level precision. The speed is impressive. Modern lines can pack hundreds of bags per minute. Sensors instantly check the weight. If a bag is lighter or heavier than the standard, it's automatically sent for refilling or recycling. Filled bags go into heat-sealing machines that hermetically close them, protecting the chips from moisture and air. Each bag is labeled with the production date, expiration date, batch number, and factory code. In some markets, QR codes are printed so consumers can trace the chip's journey, from cornfield to store shelf. Doritos come in dozens of formats. From small 40-50 snack packs for on-the-go munching to giant 500-grain family bags. For cinemas, fast food outlets, and quick-service restaurants, bulk catering sacks weighing up to 5 kilograms are produced. The color of each bag is tailored to the flavor: red for nacho cheese, blue for cool ranch, black for spicy sweet chili, and so on. Finished products are packed into boxes, which are then carefully stacked on pallets. Warehouses maintain a stable temperature and low humidity to keep the chips fresh. Doritos logistics follow the first-in, first-out principle to ensure customers always get the freshest product possible. Doritos are shipped worldwide. For domestic markets, temperature-controlled trucks are used. For international shipments, moisture-protected shipping containers are employed. The journey from factory to store can take anywhere from a few hours to a couple of weeks. But thanks to proper packaging, the taste and crunch remain unchanged. Although Doritos is a global brand, the company actively adapts flavors to local preferences. In Japan, you might find Doritos with wasabi and soy sauce. In Mexico, with green chili and lime. In Australia, with BBQ prawn flavor. Sometimes even the saltiness or heat level is adjusted to suit regional tastes. Doritos factories have dedicated labs where specialists check every batch against dozens of parameters. They measure moisture content, salt and spice levels, density, and crunchiness. Microbiological tests are carried out to eliminate unwanted microorganisms. Even the chip's color is tested with a spectrophotometer to ensure uniformity in every batch. The company is committed to sustainability, switching to recycled or biodegradable packaging materials, reducing energy consumption, and reusing heat from fryers to warm factory spaces. Leftover corn masa is repurposed as animal feed or sent to biofuel plants. Despite high automation, Doritos production wouldn't be possible without people. Food technologists create new flavors, operators monitor production lines, engineers maintain the equipment, and quality inspectors ensure every batch meets the standard. It's a well-coordinated team where everyone understands that their work impacts the taste experienced by millions. Doritos have long been more than just a snack. They feature in sports events, appear in movies, and become part of internet memes. In many countries, Doritos are a must-have for parties and home movie nights. The brand even has fan communities eagerly awaiting new limited edition flavors. Now that you know the entire journey of Doritos, from Cornfield to the colorful bag on a store shelf, you'll probably never see them as just chips again. They're the result of precise engineering, smart logistics, and culinary creativity. Next time you open a bag, you'll know that every crunch represents the hard work of an entire team. If you enjoyed this trip into the world of production, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and in our next episode, we'll visit another factory to uncover the secrets behind yet another iconic product.